Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Wednesday, December 9th, 2020, and we are here with our weekly live chat from 7 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you can be aware of when I upload videos and when I go live. So we're going to wait for more people to get into the room. Also, for those that are watching this as an upload, just know that you can comment in the comment box that we are chatting, the chats I'll be reading, or in the chat box that you can only use while I'm live. So, put some power on this cell phone. And I don't have my volume thing in today too. Maybe I should plug that in while we're waiting. Forgot all about it. And today is one of those days where I don't feel like raising my voice. So hopefully that is working now. Gotta search for my live so I can read the comments. All right. We've got Maddie Barnum says hello T and everyone. Susan T also says hi T and everyone. Hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. Vivian Calvi is here saying hi T and everyone. Hi Vivian. Remo says hello T and quilters from Bowie, Maryland. Hello and welcome. Sheila Willis is here, says hello T and all quilters. It's been cold here in Florida the past few days. 36, starting to warm up a little. Wow, that is cold for Florida. And Remo's also reminding people to hit the thumbs up. Kim Burris is here. Hi, Kim. She says, hello, T and T Quilters. I hope all are well. June Hansen is here, says, hi, T and everyone. So Love is here, saying hello to all. Judy is here. Hi, Judy. She says, hi, T and Quilters. 70 in Oklahoma today. We actually had a good day here in St. Louis area. Cheryl Klutz here, saying hello T and everyone. Kim says, I love your t-shirt, T. I think this is going to be my next logo shirt. I haven't even offered it for sale yet. I've just been kind of making them for myself. Cool Gals here says, hi T and everyone from Cole, Maryland. Had some snow flurries today. Wow. Joan Elkins is saying hi everyone. June says, I can hear you. Jim and I Love says hi, hello and welcome. Peggy O'Connor is here, says hi T and T Quilters. And Peggy, I plan to quilt your quilt tomorrow. I had some t-shirt orders come in, so I've been making t-shirt orders because I've been trying to get those in the mail so that they don't get hooked up into the Christmas gifts. So, but I plan to work on that tomorrow. Tom Eckery is here, says hey T and Quilting Elves. Remember to hit that thumbs up button. Hi Tom and welcome. Pam Robertson says, hello, T and everyone. Don Cunningham is here, says, hey, T and everyone. Tucker must have changed his time. His site says, comes on in 74 minutes. Awesome, because I wanted to see it in the premiere with him. So, and if you don't know what we're talking about, Tucker has finished his, we did a crazy album block for a swap this year in 2020. And he has a video, he says, where he is doing the quilting on it. And so it's premiering at 8. So we're not gonna stay on here past 8. I don't have a agenda anyway. I'm just talking tonight. So I plan to go over there. So if you all are interested, it's Tucker's quilting and sewing, I think, or sewing and quilting. But maybe he'll come in and give us his link. Betsy is here, says hello T and everyone. Remo says it was 40 in Maryland. Leetta Bryan is here, says hi T and T Quilters. Mary is here, says hi T Quilters. Janet Mackerel says good evening T and everyone. Yogi Castillo is here, says hi beautiful lady and all the quilting friends. I won't be able to stay. My boyfriend Jesse is in the hospital. He had surgery and we're getting ready to go home. So glad he's good and you all are going home, and healthy healing for him as well. Kim is saying hello to everyone joining. Sandra Edgar is here saying good evening all. Angela Stringer is here saying hello T and Quilters from Lee Summit, Missouri. Hi Angela. Tucker is here, so it's Tucker Sewing and Quilting. I knew it was one way or the other. So after you leave this live tonight, let's all go over to Tucker Sewing and Quilting. He said I did change the time of the video to after T's live. So thank you so much, Tucker. We'll appreciate that. And we're going to get off at 8, so we're not going to stay over here. We're going to all go over there. Mario says, hello, friends from friendly Montreal. Hi, Mario. Annie says, I'm so happy I actually caught a live stream. Hi, Annie, and welcome to a live chat. Appreciate you commenting as well. C-Rack says, good evening, friends. Maria Mayer is here. She says, hi, T&T Quilters. Don Cunningham's talking to Tucker. Good. I will be watching you afterwards. Mrs. J.A. Coleman. Miss J.A. Coleman says, hello, T and all. Hello and welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Sue is here. Says, hey, kids. Beautiful evening in St. Louis. Yes, it was a beautiful day. Sue, I actually went to Ted Drew's today. I got Ted Drew's for me, my daughter, and the Shih Tzu. So we all were happy today. Remo says, I like that. Like that one. Thank you so much. Honey Bun is here saying hello. Hello and welcome. Peggy says, no worries, T. Take your time. I do like the t-shirt. Great logo. Thank you. Honey Bun says, I have used my new sublimation printer and print out some sublimation designs already. I love it. It is so neat. That's awesome. I'm glad it was easy for you to get up and running with it. Doris always here says, good evening, T and T Quilters. I hope everyone is having a great evening. Kim says, it's been a gorgeous day in Independence. The high was 67, and that's on the other side of St. Louis in Missouri. So that's pretty cool that the whole state just about had some good weather here. June says that she had a high of 62. Sharon Lewis is here, says hi T and Quilters from Washington, D.C. Tiffany says, Tiffany's Quilting Life says, hello T and friends. Hey Tiffany, I was watching Tiffany earlier. She was, I came in toward the tail end of the live. And so I had to go back and watch the upload, but she was starting to sew on her clothing quilt. Making her blocks. That's pretty cool. And Sue says, isn't it amazing how great this group is? Yes. Yes, Sue. Lisa Peg is here, says, hey, Miss T and T Quilters. Hi, Lisa, and welcome. Darlene Former is here, says, greetings from Northern Virginia. Welcome to you. And Sue says, I got barbecues. Okay. June says, Tucker, looking forward to seeing your quilt. And I think everyone else is, I think I've done them all. So I don't have even a large agenda today. I just hate to miss my Wednesdays because then you all wonder and worry about me thinking something's going on. I just came on. I've been just really busy. I finished a customer quilt. I got another quilt from Peggy, and she brought me some dessert that I shared with my mom. And I don't know if it was cheesecake or rum cake or what, but it was really good. my mom and my brother, his name is Sam, they got, I think, the worst sweet tooth of anybody I've ever met. And those two can eat some sweets. Here, I go over there and I don't even get in the door real good. It's, what you got? What you got? But it was really good. So thank you, Peggy. Peggy tends to bring me sweets when she picks up her quilt. And this time she brought it before, as she was dropping it off. So we got to eat some stuff, but it was really good. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. And she knows she doesn't have to do it, but she's just sweet like that. So I appreciate that. Annie says, by the way, I'm in North Central Florida and it's pretty chilly here, at least for Floridians. Yeah, and that's kind of weird that we got the good weather and they're chilly down there. Cynthia Shades came in and she says, good evening to all from Chicago. Hi, Cynthia. Peggy says it was apple cake. So delicious. And we thought maybe they had infused it with rum. And, you can't taste alcohol when it's cooked. And so, but we couldn't figure it out. And I thought it had some cinnamon in it, but I wasn't really sure. But it was good. She said it was apple cake. Okay. Remo says, T, you are so honest and informative. Well, thank you. Tiffany says, T, my husband Scott says hi because he just heard your voice. That's funny. Hi, Scott. Peggy says, I bring it for your mom. Glad you shared. Yeah, my mom, I've told you all before, but she retired as a gourmet chef. And she loves tasting other people's cooking. And then she tries to figure out what's in it. Now, I didn't ask her what she thought was in it. I was just going by what I had. And my husband, he's not going to even taste anything if it's not just regular cake. He doesn't eat any fancy stuff. So he'll eat like sweet potato pie, apple pie, and just plain cake. And then that's it. So, let's see. Tiffany says, Mary, she's talking to Mary. And Darlene Crosby says, apple cake is the best. Made one yesterday. And I've never made an apple cake. I've made apple pie, but I've never made the apple cake. Melinda C is here saying, hello, Tea and Quilters. Hello, Melinda. Remo says, I enjoyed Zoom. Yes. Talking about Zoom, we didn't have near as many people that are normally in our Zooms. We normally do about 16 to 20, and I think we were around 11 or 12 as our high for most of the night. But we did have some people in there that didn't normally come into Zoom, so that was really good as well. Eric Oda had, he was gifting out jelly rolls that he wanted people to use to inspire others. And so, or to just show somebody some love with. So he wanted them to make something and perhaps maybe donate it or do something meaningful with it. So we had an interesting chat. It got deeper and deeper. The more people that left the chat, the deeper the conversations got. So it's kind of weird. But I enjoyed Zoom. And I don't know if he's still going to do a second Zoom this month, but he's in here now. So he can let us know if he's planning on doing a second Zoom or not. But very sweet of Eric to donate at least 7 or 8. I'm blocking how many he actually gave out, but he gave out quite a few jelly rolls for them to lift someone else up. So thought that was really sweet of him. Let's see. People saying they love apple cake. Linda Price is here. Hi, Linda. She says hello to everyone. Sue is asking, have you decided on which AccuQuilt dye you will be working on next? No, I have not, because I'm not even getting into any more sew-alongs because I got to figure out we're going to do a block exchange. And so I need to start working on that block, making a video, because the block I ended up choosing, I don't have a video for. So I'm going to have to videotape that, but I'm also trying to edit some of the footage that I already got done. So we're going to do that for January through March. The blocks are going to be due in March. and then they will be swapped back and given to you sometime in April. They'll be mailed back to you. So that's what I'll be working on next. And then I need to finish up some projects that I have so that I'm not creating some stuff. So I'm going to say, I'm going to be sewing, I'll still do the sewing chats, but I'm going to just be working on things that I need to work on, that I need to get done. And I don't know right now how long that's going to take. So I'm going to just leave that open for right now. I'm not saying that I won't start anything before March. I'm just saying I don't know when. It could be after March. It just depends on how fast my projects go. I got a couple of projects that are, and one of them is major for me because I want to do something else with it. So I need to make sure that I get that done. Kim says that I'm so glad to have this quilting family. Yes. Eric is here. He says, hello, apple cake. He come in at the right time. And just be prepared. If you're feeding Eric, just know you need to have a lot of food. He can eat. Teresa Louise, I quilt too, is here. Says, hello, tea and friends. Darlene Crosby says, I added dried cranberries to my apple cake, and I substituted 1/2 cup brown sugar and substituted real butter for the oil. And Mary saying, I am also about, the great quilting groups that we have. She says, good friends. Darlene says, I missed the Zoom. And Tiffany is welcoming everybody that came in, saying, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe to the channel. You don't want to also forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live. I'm trying to skip some of the comments where they're talking to each other. And Eric says that show some jelly roll love. Yes. Janet is here. She says, hey, T and everyone. Internet issues probably won't be on long. I can understand that. I think when I was having internet issues, just for you all that may not be thinking about that either, I found that my devices needed to be updated. So I don't have my notifications on for when YouTube wants to do an update because it's always irritating. But after a while, after you miss so many updates, then your systems won't work. So what I do now is I just periodically go in and check to see if there's an update for my device. I just go into the App Store and go straight to that. So if it won't download, then I know that it's the updated version, or it told me that it's updated already on the app. So I found that was my issue with my devices. So you all may want to check that as well. Judy says, I will come to Zoom. My dog was sick Sunday and I forgot. Well, I hope it's better, Judy. June says, I couldn't get it so my picture would come up. I even deleted and tried again, so I don't know. You got to do the video, and then when you come in, it just depends on your systems, because I've seen some that says you can block video and audio, and then on my iPad, it just gives me the choice of blocking my video before I come in. So I have to always slide that I want my video showing, and then when I get in, I have the choice of muting myself so that if I'm sewing, you all don't hear my machine. So they're different devices, so you can't tell somebody how it's going to work for real. And Don's telling Eric that was very nice of you. Yes, it is. Very nice of Eric. He sent me a surprise box in the mail, and it had one of those reefs in it. Now, Eric's been working on those reefs in some of our previous Zoom, and I told him, send me one of those. I want one. They are so pretty. So if you haven't seen yesterday's Vlogmas video, then go back and watch it. And I was on Zoom and completely forgot to upload a Vlogmas video for Sunday. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep skipping. I had showed a pillowcase, and I did show it in the Zoom on Sunday, but I forgot to upload the video. And by the time we got off, it was 2 a.m. on Monday morning when we got off the Sunday night Zoom. So I just went to bed. I was tired. And Eric had taxed our brains. Phyllis G is here. She says, hi, T and everyone. Peggy also says, so sweet, Eric. Great idea. T, put that as Monday poll. Do you want to have a second Zoom chat on 12/27/20? I can do that. I guess I could do that too. Thinking a Monday poll. Let me go out here in Facebook. I'm going to lose my spot because I never did do the results of the previous Monday poll. So let's go do that. Before I take this one down. Let's see. I have to see all of the pinned posts here. Okay, the last Monday mega poll was November 19th. It was not on a Monday when I put it up there. So I called myself going to leave it up for a couple weeks and then forgot to talk about it last week. But I said the question was, because I'm in the process of cleaning our garage and trying to see what's in the containers in the garage. And I asked the question, do you save boxes that your equipment was packaged in? And I didn't say like just sewing machine boxes or anything like that, because it could be your laptop. It could be electronics. I had so many boxes in my garage that it was pathetic. I had heat press boxes, all my die cutting machine boxes, sewing machine boxes for all my models. And I'm trying to think what else did I have in there. It was ridiculous. I had every box, television boxes. I had the whole gamut. And so I went through there, and the only boxes that I kept was the boxes for this Bernina, as far as sewing machines. And then I think I kept a couple of boxes where the products were still in warranty, like a couple of my die cutting machines. But I got rid of so many boxes, it was ridiculous how many boxes I had boxed down and made so much more room in my garage. It's just ridiculous. So when I did the poll, we had, let's see if it tells me how many people voted. Hold on, I don't even see the results. This is crazy. See more. Hold on, let me see if it says see more. Nope. I don't even see the votes. I don't know if my screen's acting up or what. Let me refresh it just to make sure. View insights. Okay. All right. But it's not giving me the votes. Anybody know anything about that? Let me hit the down button. I've never had this happen before. A lot of people did say that they kept their boxes. One person says that she only saved technology boxes like her computer and sewing machines. But most people were kind of in the middle where they said that they only keep a few boxes. And a lot of people said they didn't keep those boxes at all. So I'm just going to read a few of the people. Says that I don't save the box itself, but sometimes I would cut out the pertinent information like serial and model information. Also, a couple of baby lock machines that I got from the dealer did not come with boxes. Another person says I've recently moved and these boxes saved my machine from damage. And then a person says that I used to save boxes until I was sure I was going to keep the item. Most times the box was not thrown out, and that was my problem. And says, as I'm decluttering and reorganizing, the boxes had to go. And so she and I were in the same situation. So I was just throwing that out there to the group because I felt really bad to be throwing away boxes. But I felt like if the warranties were expired on them, if it was especially a die cutting machine, I just probably would pitch it. I wouldn't even send that anywhere. And if it's a sewing machine, that's a problem. even if it's probably still under warranty, I probably would not even use that warranty. I would just take it to somebody local because I'm real persnickety about my machines. I like to pack my machines and take them to a service place where they're not going to transport them somewhere else. So I tend to like my machines. I want to take them in and I want to take them out. So that way I know how they traveled in my car to and from that place. We had one place that used to repair machines, and then they would go take them to somebody else. And I'm like, okay, are you flatbedding them, or are you putting them in a trailer, and then are you buckling them in, or are they just floating free in the truck? So I'm real persnickety about something that I spent a lot of money on. So I like to take my machines to the actual place. So, but I'm just surprised that I can't get these numbers off of here, or they're not showing up on my phone anyway. And that's very weird, because a lot of people voted on that. So I'm sorry about not being able to give you the statistics. I didn't know that they were going to stop me from doing that. So it put me back at the bottom. So let me go back up. Got to see where I left off. A lot of people are saying that Eric's wreath is beautiful. It really is. He done an outstanding job. I was like shocked when I opened the box and that's what it was. When I got the box, I said, I wonder if that's what's in here, because of the size of the box. And I'm like, oh my God, he sent it. But that was just too cool. Let me go back and see. Hold on. Okay, so we'll do that as a Monday poll to see if people want to do another Zoom on December 27th. Kim says, my dad made the best apple pie. I have his recipe, but it just doesn't taste the same. It's weird because although I like my caramel icing, it's still not the icing that my grandmother made, and I can't figure out how that woman made that icing. So I do understand that. I'm using the same ingredients, but it does not taste the same. Mario says, T, your shirt matches your phone. Yes. Kathleen Champ is here. She's saying hello to everybody. Hi, Kathleen, and welcome. Sandra says, T, do you have a pattern that you do with jelly rolls besides the race? I did a video on the rail fence using a jelly roll quilt, so you can look up that video. It's the jelly roll rail fence quilt. You can look up that. Janine saying, hi, I'm new here. Hi, Janine, and welcome to the group. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And we do live chats on every Wednesday, 7 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and also on Saturdays from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. where I do sew and chat. Let's see. Yep, I can eat, but only go overboard for pound cake. That's Eric. Eric can eat. Kathleen says, did you get your wreath hung up? Yes, it was actually on the door in the video. I did put it up. Kim says, I got all the trees cut for a Christmas tree pattern. Now need to do background fabric. That's pretty cool. Mary says, what happens in Zoom stays in Zoom. You're the one asking questions about Zoom, Mary. You was asking Eric questions. Lisa says, love your new tree tea, your new tea. I'm about to call it a tree. I'm like, what tree? Everybody is saying welcome to Janine, so welcome to her. And she also said thank you as well, so that's really sweet. And Eric is saying, especially my antics when I'm drinking on Zoom. Yeah, Eric get to the point he can't talk. Mario says, I made some Christmas decorations with 5-inch squares, and they are too heavy for my tree. Oh my gosh. You must have a little tree. And Mary's telling Eric he gets pretty funny. Tom says, don't let Kevin host the Zoom. He'll give away AccuQuilt dies. I don't even know. Yes, he does. He does have AccuQuilt, I think. And June saying she's going to try to get in again. Claudette Bettis is here. Hi, Claudette, and welcome. She says hello, T, and everyone. Let's see. The wreath was beautiful, Eric. What a nice job. So a lot of people are saying that. Oh, update on the wreath. I mentioned on the Zoom that my wreath was stolen. Well, long story short, I got it back in the best way. Oh my gosh. That's nice. I'm glad you got it back. As he said he had made a wreath for himself and he put it on his door and he said somebody took it. It was just gone. So I'm glad that he got it back. I'm like, I can't believe somebody walked past your door and take your wreath. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to get to new comments because a lot of people were talking to each other. Tiffany says, I save boxes that bolts of fabric comes in and because they make great quilt shipping boxes for big quilts. And see, I'm the opposite because they charge for the size of the box. I try to squeeze every quilt I get into the large priority mailbox or a box, you know, a particular box that size or just a little bit bigger. And then I find that even when I do that, it's cheaper than the priority mail rate. So then I'll cover the whole box up and I'll just wrap the box and ship it. But I try to use a small box and I just stuff my quilts in there because shipping is ridiculous right now. I had to I've spent like $40-something for one box I had and $50 for another box. And I'm like, we're not doing that again. Kathleen says, oh, she's talking to Mary. Cheryl Bean is here. Hi, Cheryl. She says, good evening to you and everyone. Darcy Savali is here. Hi, Darcy, and welcome. She says, hi, everyone. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Thank you so much. We only got 29 more minutes left in this chat because we're all going to go over to Tucker's quilting and sewing page. Right after this, he's premiering his quilt where we did the block swap for 2020. That was before all this COVID stuff came along. So I'm glad that he's got his done. I still have my blocks in the same formation as when I brought them home after we swapped them. So I'm interested in seeing what he's done with his. Sheila says, I didn't vote, but I saved the boxes. So this will make go home and get rid of some of them. This will make me go home and get rid of some of them. Let's see. Tiffany says it's time to either make or get an apple cake, Mr. Older, because he's over there talking about all kinds of food and stuff. I'm ignoring him. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we got any more new comments that I need to read here. Peggy says, looks like only one vote on that last Facebook poll, so something must be wrong. Yes, because we had a lot of people vote on that, and I haven't been back over there to cancel it out. So that is so weird how we've lost our poll votes on that. And then it left the comment that somebody, a poll answer that somebody added that I didn't even add. So something is really wrong over there on Facebook. Let's see. Betsy says, I would like to see the apple cake recipe. People, they don't got people in this chat hungry. A lot of people talking about food. Yeah, so if you got an apple cake recipe, if you would put it on the Facebook group would be great, and just put up there that it was already pre-approved by me. We try to keep everything over there quilting related in the Teaquilts group, but go ahead and put that up. And then that's what Mary is just now saying. Hey, we could put all the recipes on T's Facebook page. Yes. Sandra says that the wreath is gorgeous as well. Kim says, please like and share this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to hit the notification bell. It all helps the channel stay up and visible. Thank you, Kim. And then Mary says, and you wonder why I thought this was a cooking channel when I first came in. Yeah, she said the first time she caught me live, we were talking about recipes. Oh, yeah, it's expensive for sure to ship. This is from Tiffany. She says, it seems to have gotten more expensive this year, I think. And toward the end of the year, like since August, I'm going to say, is when I had those 2 packages. And I said, I'm never doing it again. It was just ridiculous. Diane57 saying, do you have a link to Tucker's page? Tucker has put a link down there for you all, right up under Diane's comments. And you can click on that, and then you can come back over here and just when you could right click on this and say open in a new tab, and then that way you'll have it ready for you once we end. Just want everybody to know where we're going. And Phyllis G says thanks. Kathleen says, T, use a bag you suck the air out of with vacuum to shrink the quilt, then ship it smaller boxes. Done that with yarn, etc. But then I have to pay for the bag, so I'm still in the same boat. But this wasn't a quilt that I paid. It was hard items that I paid the other money on, and I had an oversized box because I couldn't find the box. The other boxes I had were too small. This box was too big, so then I stuffed it with all kinds of paper, and they actually charge by the size of the boxes at these places. So I've learned, you know, you need the right size box. And I'm going to put it in as small as I can get it in. But I have used vacuum bags for storing my own stuff. But I definitely don't want to buy them to be shipping people stuff to. Let's see. I did it all the time, Tucker. Just want everyone to know how to find you. Darcy says, I am only seeing 49 thumbs up. Remember to do it. And Kathleen says, T, you can get them at the Dollar Tree. Oh, I didn't know they had them at the Dollar Tree. Had no idea. So what have I been working on this week? On the Saturday sewing chat, I was working on the quilt that I'm working, that I got the fabrics from Judy. I actually have my top completely pieced. You're not going to be able to see it because it's 86.5 inches right now, but I'll just show you a quarter of it. So this is just 1/4 of my quilt. I do think that I'm going to go ahead and add this fabric on the outside, and then she also gave me like 2.5 yards that I saved because I thought I was going to use it for border. I think I'm just going to put a smaller border, but I'm going to go ahead and use this on as a border. And I don't know if I want to piece the back. So maybe I'll just put the rest of it because I'm going to cut my borders lengthwise. I always cut my borders lengthwise. So when I get through, this quilt's going to be approaching 100 inches square when I'm done. I try to keep my queen size quilts at 96 inches square, but if I want a good chunk of this fabric to show, I'm going to have to make it just a little bit bigger, I think. Because if it's 86, that means I only need 10-inch border, but I've already taken 4 inches with adding another 2.5-inch strip. But I really like it. Very simple to do. And I just now got to start cutting for the borders. But I just thought I'd let you know what I was working on this week. Quilt to the Customer's quilt. It'll be in my December's completed projects. I have been editing videos like crazy. You all have seen some of the videos come out because I wanted to do my completed projects video, but then I realized that I had 2 videos I had to put out before I could do the completed projects because the completed projects show those quilts. So one of them was the quilt top where one of my customers asked me to enlarge a quilt. And then I had some people who watch my butler videos wanted me to do some more butler videos. So I showed how I actually did the offset in the quilting. If you look at the quilting on that video, I offset the pattern on my computerized system. So I also did a video on that. That's going to be coming out later this week. I'm not sure which day. And I also made a video showing how to make the meatloaf that everybody was asking me about, because I haven't typed up not a one recipe, okay? So what I did was I made the meatloaf again. I said I'll probably do better quilting, because while I'm trying to produce videos, my machine's already preoccupied because my memory, it takes up so much memory for me to bring in all that video. So I will be uploading that some point next week, hopefully. Yeah. So, and I'm also still working on Jordan's Fabrics. Had this very small, tiny tree quilt. And so I still have been piecing this as I sew one piece as I'm working when I need to cut my threads while I'm working on other projects. So I'm getting closer to getting my tree done. And I think that's all the sewing I've done. I've been doing other stuff in my house, so let's see. Diane is asking me if I got her reef picture. Yes, I did. I responded to your email, told you that it was beautiful. I sure did. Let me go back because my screen moved away. She says they aren't the greatest, but they work well, the bags from the Dollar Tree. I'll check my Dollar Tree in my neighborhood and see if they got them. I haven't been to the stores. I go to Sam's, the grocery store, and the post office, and I get gas at Sam's as well. That's all I've been doing since the pandemic for the most part. But I will go check the Dollar Tree in my neighborhood. Darlene says, could not believe it cost me $9.95, and that was through pirate ship. United States Postal Service online was $12.55, and she says, wow. Yeah, and I use UPS, United States Postal Service for the most part because it's the closest to my house. I never put packages outside because I just don't want anybody's product to get taken while it's waiting for the mail people to pick it up. So I always drop off at the post office, and right now, United States Postal Service has the best service as far as delivery. You can get their services cheaper probably through somebody else, but I just go online and do it through PayPal. Yeah, but UPS, they won't even come pick up boxes from big companies. They have them fill trailers, and then they don't come for a week and pick up the trailers. So your stuff is just sitting on trailers. So shipping right now is a hot mess. And Tiffany says, that's beautiful, T. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I'm trying to make this tree. I got a couple of Christmas prints in here, but I'm trying not to make it read Christmassy so that it can stay up all year. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or give it away. I have no use for the tree. I just decided I could do it because I had the pieces already cut. You know how that is. If you got squares, you can make this quilt. So that's kind of what I was doing. Lovely, the colors are soothing. Cheryl says, love the colors, very nice quilt. Oh, they're talking about the K Facet quilt. Those coffee colors, K colors. I don't know why I'm saying K fabrics, especially that purple. Those are beautiful fabrics. That is beautiful, T. I love those colors. Very, very nice. Beautiful top. The bigger it is, T, the bigger it hangs, and there will be no quilt hogging on the bed for you and your husband. You got that right. It seems like no matter how big I make him, he got it all. But he's cold, and I'm not. He used to be warm-bodied, and now he's cold all the time. And now I was cold all the time, and now I'm hot flashing all the time. So, T, did you get? Oh, I read that. That's from Diane. I can't wait to see that K quilt. Meatloaf, see? Okay, we need to put together a cookbook. I need to see your recipe. Kathleen says, sometimes I get bummed when I see those K-giant prints cut up by hard to get in large pieces without looking. Not done, but that is this life. But this life's great, T. I think it's just some corrections helping. I don't know what she's saying, but I do know what she's saying. Eric says, second thought, I better shut up before I get assigned another project. You got that right. That's how Kevin got on board with the block stuff. Oh, that's cute. Hey, that's a good idea, Eric. Submit a block and recipe to share. That would be really cute. And then the people that sent the recipe, you get it. Well, I don't know if we could do it for free because somebody got to pay for printing, right? My brother is here. He says, "Hi, sis, and everyone watching basketball and didn't get notifications, but you got my thumbs up. Thank you, sir. We're going to be getting off here at exactly 15 minutes. Darlene says, the first part of that shipping post is gone. I received someone else's fabric order and sent it to them. I'm still waiting for my order. Wow. My brother also says he hope everyone stays safe. Mary says hi to Ray. Tiffany says hi to Ray. June says hi, Ray. Tom says hi, Ray. Kim and Eric, you all are so nice to him. And all he does is pick on me. That's my favorite brother, and we picked on each other all the time. Betsy says, will there be another block swap? I want to get in on the next one. Information will be coming out. I don't know when I make the video. I got to make the block myself. But yes, we will. I'm hoping that we're going to be exchanging. My goal is to do like a 9-inch block, although I haven't done the calculations to see if that's feasible. But that's what I want to do, is a 9-inch block. So we shall see. Michelle Powers here. She says, hi, T and friends. Hi, Michelle, and welcome. And says T gave a preview on the next block swap on the last Zoom chat. He says a preview. Y'all know I draw pictures and they look real crazy, right? I don't even know. Oh, here it is. I can find it. It was on a sticky note. They told me, what does the block look like? I'm like, well, let me draw it for you. You know, I'm always drawing something. But this is basically the block so that you can still sign your name in the middle and your city, state. And if somebody from Canada wants to join, you can also put Canada on there as well. But we're going to be making this star. You do need to make flying geese for this block. And I'm not going to worry about that because most people that participated in this swap, I could tell that you all can make some flying geese, okay? Because if you, most of you all, we had close to 50 people. It was like 40 something. So I'm sure that this group can make flying geese. And I'll show you how I make them using Eleanor Burns' technique. Let's see. Oh, she's saying Auto Leprechaun is at it again. T, sorry, laughing out loud. That's okay. It just makes me look like I'm really illiterate, but I said, I sort of kind of know what you're saying, but I don't. Linda DeVito is here. She's saying, hi, T and everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Hi, Linda, and welcome. Mario is asking, can you view your old Zoom broadcast? No, we're not having any of that because we're sometimes cutting up in Zoom. But I just showed you all the block. Jennifer E is here saying hi, T. Hi, Jennifer, and welcome. Kim Alina is here. She says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hi, Kim, and welcome back. Diane says, you would not have to pay printing if each page was a PDF or JPEG on those recipes. Yeah, but what about the people, if you submit a recipe, you get it for free. What about the people that don't submit a recipe? But I'm not going to get into that because I got enough to do right now. Michelle says, I love that block. Nice block to swap from Lisa. Eric says at Mario, no, out of respect for everyone that shows up on Zoom, I don't record the Zoom sessions for privacy. Besides, we would be seriously busted if we put our Zoom chats on YouTube. And, you know, the whole thing for Zoom is some people are shy as well. And so it's a lot for them to even come into Zoom and start chatting with us. And so they just want to be a name on YouTube only. They don't want their picture on YouTube. I've had that issue when I've traveled and I take pictures with people. I ask them if you want to be in a video. I don't show you everybody that I've met at some of these quilt shows because not everybody is comfortable having their face and name on YouTube. So we have to respect that. And you never know what a person's private situation is. They could be in some sort of undercover situation. Some people for their jobs, other people for safety. So I always just respect people that don't want to be put on YouTube because YouTube can be harsh. So, and Diane saying I missed the swap info. There isn't any swap info. Peggy says I like that block. Nisa Moss Waven says, hey T and everybody, glad I made it to hear about the second swap. And I will do like I'll do a separate, we'll talk about the swap in one of my live chats, but I'll also do a short video with the rules and stuff. And then I'll also do a video where we have everything, the rules and the information. So you'll know ahead of time if you want to participate or not. Didn't you win or receive a quilt with this block from... Peggy says, didn't you win or receive a quilt with this block from... Nope. I don't remember winning any quilts with that block. Kathleen says, T, I like that the prints were larger but chopped up. Laughing out loud, showing them off with style. Yes. So I wanted to be able for me to know that they came from a large flower. So I did not want to cut those cave prints up too little. That's what Kathleen is saying. I didn't have to have the whole flower because that wasn't my point. But my point was to show the design of his fabric because I think that's the whole point with K fabrics is his design and how many colors he's got into it. Even if it's reading as a blue, he's still got so many different shades of things going on and so much detail. And that's what I didn't want to lose by chopping it up really small. It's just a new swap for 2021. Yes, it is. It will go from January through the end of March, and then we'll get them all in, and then in April we'll swap and send them back out to people. And we'll talk about all those details. People that have participated in the previous swap already know what they need to do, but I just want to make sure that new people that are joining the swap know how you need to send your packages so that you get your information back, your packet back, because I will not be paying return postage, okay? And Diane talking about laughing out loud. You know I'm not shy. Wait a minute, my screen jumped. Haha, Mary, mine does the same. Does sometimes. He just has to do it while I watch T. They talking about snoring cats. Never mind, it was a heart block. Yes, it was a heart block, Kip. Now I know what you're talking about. Peggy was referring to a quilt that I made. And I actually used the setting of the Disappearing 9 patch for it. And I've shown you all that in the Disappearing 9 patch video that I've done a few years ago. So I have so many videos. Just search Teaquilts Disappearing 9 patch. And it's a whole educational video. So be ready to learn. And you probably have to watch it twice because you're going to be surprised at how many things I go over in that Disappearing 9 patch topic. But I use those hearts, and you have to know how to set hearts because they are directional so that when you get your finished quilt, all of your hearts are facing upright. So, yes. So, thank you, Peggy. Kim says, I like this block. Seems simpler than this year's. Darlene says, I love to participate in a swap, never have before. A lot of talented people here. Hope you do. Darcy says, I will make go sleep in the living room. Oh, she's talking about the cat. Make the cat go sleep in the living room. Nisima says, I really enjoyed the first swap. It was so much fun. So we only got 7 more minutes here, guys. And what are we all going to do? And we're going to go watch Tucker's video premiere, right? Tucker, does it start at 8 or did you set it for a different time? Just to make sure we're on the same page. Let's see. Tiffany is also saying I need to still put my last swap together. It's sitting at the machine that is behind me in the videos. Yes, and I have mine sitting in a spot where I see it all the time and haven't done it. I even got the fabric sitting right here on top of one of my little containers to remind me about it, but I haven't stitched one seam. Just ridiculous. That's right, Darlene. Go see Tucker. Says it starts at 8. That's great. So, Tom says, I'll drive to Tucker's if anyone needs a ride. Laughing out loud. That is too funny. So great. It starts at 8. And Peggy says, going to Tucker's too. Say, we're going to Tucker's. And Joan Elkin says she's got hers started. She's got her car started. She's ready to roll. Okay. So again, if you all didn't get the link, you can scroll back. I think Tiffany or somebody put the link up there for you. And you can go up there and right click on it. But make sure before you leave that you give me a thumbs up on this video. And thank you all so much for coming in tonight. I don't have anything else to add unless somebody else has a question. Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany just put it down there again. She gave you a link to Tucker's channel. All you got to do is right click on it and say open in new tab. And then that way that screen is sitting there waiting for you if you're on a desktop or a laptop. I don't know if it works on a phone. Let's see. I don't know if it works on the phone because I can't right click, but it took me straight to Tucker's home page though. Yeah. Okay. And Sheila's saying watch Tucker's. That's to Tucker's channel. Darlene says thank you, T. No, thank you. Darlene, appreciate it. Kathleen says T. 9-patch video from 4 years ago. It could be 4 years. I've been retired. I've been doing so much. I don't know how many years, but that would be it. It's a lot of information in that video. Okay, so you can't on the phone. You can't right click on the phone because it just takes you straight through. But if you're on your laptop or desktop, you hold down the link and you can say open or right click and you can open in a new page. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We're going to go over there, go get us a quick drink, and we're going to go to Tucker's channel. So we're going to go ahead and end this video. And thank you, Tucker, so much for rescheduling because he accidentally scheduled it from the same date and time that I go live. He wasn't thinking about, he had forgot about my live channels, my lives tonight. So he rescheduled it for an hour later so that we could all see it because I do want to go see it. So thank you all so much. We're going to go ahead and end here so we can all go over to Tucker's channel. Want everybody to stay safe and stay blessed, everybody. See you over at Tucker's channel, Tucker Sewing and Quilting.